he talks about his thesis, which he supposedly lost. He refers to this Salinger book and The Catcher in the Rye, and this thesis is about what the negative impact it has had in terms of these assassins saying that the reason for why I killed John Lennon is what you can find in The Catcher in the Rye. And he brings up these issues of Holden Caulfield, etc. It's a very long set piece. But he also brings up the issue about the imagination and how that is our passport to the real world. And so in her, I think in the third level, in her brain is planted some sort of seed which eventually will have her leave this sort of rather stultified world, I think, and go into the real world outside.
So, I mean, the impact of this young man coming into the family, based on a real incident that happened in New York, and John Guare took that and made it into a play.
The whole essence of being an imposter is very intriguing. And in our society, it is sometimes totally applauded. You know, be the best that you can be. Horatio Alger or something, sell newspapers and make yourself anything you want to be. And where does that
the American dream?
Exactly. And they themselves are not exactly what they seem. Ouisa and Flan are he's out there completely overextended financially. Also, they are this great team, but he goes out and does these things behind her back. Yeah. And she says, "Why don't you tell me?" So I don't want to worry you.
And what happens to her in the end? I mean, where does she end up?
Well, it's a moot point to a degree, because in the film she quite clearly steps out the door. And for the first time we see her alone in the outdoors walking up this Park Avenue, which is a wonderful image. And whether she completely changes her life, whether she goes back to Flan, whatever she does, that's something that people will make up on their own. But she definitely is taking time to think, taking time to say, wait, time out. I'm not going to go on to the next deal,
this
to the next
catalyst
appointment.
has made me different.
I'm going to, for many, many reasons. And I think that's something that we all understand in life, so we just get off the train for a second and think.
We constantly see projects that are better on the stage than on film. Some are suggesting that this may even be better as a film.